Welcome back, my Alatopians, for a second showcase of the evening. Aren't you guys lucky? Yes, I am drinking Monster again. So if you share this out, please add the hashtag Monster Energy. And let's see what happens there. But as you can see from my last showcase, I'm pulling out the big guns now. So let's get into this first adventure. Very interesting video. Really liked it. Let's go and watch.
Guys, someone came with a gun and fired shots at the castle. They're firing shots at me. I left everything behind, and now I'm trying to find a safe place to go. That's them there with a flashlight. They're coming closer. But I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I hope he turns around, doesn't come this way.
Alright, crew, you know the deal by now. Let's go on an adventure. Merhaba. Easy. Easy. It's okay. It's alright. Okay. You guys have got horns. And there it is. How do we even get there, though? Yeah! We found the secret entrance to Satan's castle. But look, the sun's almost down over the mountain. It's only like 3:30 here. I've got to find this place to camp before the sun drops because it's gonna get cold. And I need to catch my breath. I'm gonna explore quickly, find a campsite, and you guys are gonna learn a bit more about this place. It's mysterious, to say the very least. Let's go look.
This castle was originally constructed in the Bronze Age, 500 BC. Originally thought to have been built by the Urartians. There's been a lot of action here over the last 2,500 years. The land has been conquered by the Medes, the Persians, Romans, Sassanids, Georgians, Seljuks, Ilkhanids, Safavids, and the Ottomans, just to name a few. Each group renovating and adapting the fortress, defending it, and ultimately losing it. If rocks could tell stories, I don't think we'd ever leave this place. Most of the historic details of this castle have been lost to time. It's a mystery, but we're humans, so everything needs a story. For hundreds of years, the castle is said to have been housing a demon, some sort of devil that has claimed it as his own. That's where it got the name Satan's Castle. and that's why some are still afraid to go there. But we don't believe in that stuff, right? Right?
Let's explore. This is the main entrance. You can see the little spindly path we came on. We walked up here, and I'm pretty sure that's how it always was, because this definitely looks like a main door. And look at that up there. It's like a toilet? I wouldn't have a toilet. Maybe it was for defense as well. If this was the front door, you could drop things or shoot things down from up there. Not exactly sure. All speculation. Oh, look. There's another one here. A hole in the middle of the rampart above us that goes down like 20 feet. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh no. It's a light. Is this place lit up at night? It wouldn't make any sense though. I mean, obviously the light's here, but the town is way beyond the edge. You can't even see it, so it would be lit up for, I mean, no one will be able to see it lit up. Oh, but the cables are cut. Look at that.
These cut wires were the first clue to my misadventure later that night.
But look, the original castle wall. Up careful. And if you look over, it's a long way down. You can see it just stretching along the edge here. All right, what is it? What is it? What is it? Could be a well, but you think?
Not quite a well, a cistern. It's made to hold water, not tap into the groundwater, which is far, far below.
This looks like a church, right?
And not quite a church, but a chapel, where there would be no permanent pastor or congregation, but would serve the same purpose to the residents of the castle.
Much more care was put into putting this building together. The other one's just basically cobblestones, all glued together with mortar, but the stones were actually flattened and carved. All right, look at this. There's a tunnel. Maybe it goes in the tower. Any demons? Any devils?
No demons, no devils, just an empty hole. But another hint to what was to come later in the evening.
This looks like a relatively easy climb, but it's probably 10 meters maybe. Technically, it doesn't look that difficult, but I'm here by myself, and I don't really need to take any unnecessary risks. Oh, it goes to the rampart. Look, you can see right here. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Look at this. Yeah. See the path? That's the way in. So I think that would have been the original way into the castle for sure. That makes sense. Is this the, yeah, this is what we saw from the top. That's the very front door. We saw this from the bottom when we were first coming in. You can see the light from the doorway. This was the chute down. That means the tunnel, oh yeah, that tunnel's right here. For defense, right? What would you drop? Rocks? Cauldrons of hot oil? That's a long way down, man. Good thing I didn't find that by accident. Jeez. Over here too, look, almost like a little pillbox. This is easily the coolest castle I have ever seen in my life. I love coming to these places and just wandering through it and just discovering. It's my favorite kind of travel and my favorite kind of adventure. Just coming to places and observing and being curious. I don't need a tour guide, but honestly, I just like discovering things. That's why I fell in love with travel. And you come to a place like this and your imagination can go wild and you feel like you're actually wandering through a time in the past or some kind of video game, and this is all virtual reality. That's why I travel, guys. In moments like this. All right, it's getting cold. I've decided on a spot. We're gonna sleep right here next to the tower. I would have loved to get on top of the tower. However, I think we need professional climbing equipment to go up here. I think there was at one point a rope or a ladder or something, but no more. And hey, I want to live to camp another day. So this will be home. I've cleared some rocks. Let's get set up before it gets really cold, before that sun completely disappears. It's almost gone. Let's go. Tent set up, fire made, sun over the horizon.
I noticed that the path is lit by streetlights. Strange, but the castle is not. Turns out the wires were cut. Can't say I'm disappointed. It's beautiful here at sunset.
Well, it's oh, rock. There's probably gonna be a few of those under there. Maybe don't sleep in a castle next time. Come on. There we go. All right. Hey, if you're looking for a job and you can start a fire, consider applying for my fire management position. Because I always let it go out. For dinner, we've got 2 apples. Also, a bag. This looks ridiculous. A bag of chestnuts. The idea originally was to put them in in tinfoil and cook them. Don't have tinfoil. We'll try to cook them in the fire. And lastly, we've got these, which I promise taste much better than they look. I don't know what they're called though, but they're hazelnuts on a string dipped in grape juice, and they make these like jelly rolls with nuts on the inside. If you know what the name of these things are, tell me, because they're frickin' delicious. I have no idea if this is... Why you gotta be that way? Oh God, it's... Is there a real trick that works to get smoke out of your eyes? White rabbit, white rabbit, white... That one was for science. I don't have my head torch. My head torch is one of the most important things I put in my backpack. It's always there. Always. And it's not there today. I remember putting it in. Maybe back at the beginning of the castle when I put my bag down. Ah, man. In the future there was head torches. Ugh. In the past, there were real torches. Alright guys. Ugh. Let's put that fire on a stick and go find my head torch. Ugh.
I light the torch and start to follow the winding paths out of the castle. A gunshot. I didn't hear it, and I continued around the side of the castle in view of the path. Two more gunshots. They zip overhead.
Guys, someone came with a gun and fired shots at the castle. They're firing shots at me.
I have two choices. Stay in the castle and hold my ground, hoping this is just some simple misunderstanding, that they think I'm some mischievous kid.
They're coming closer. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Or grab my things and run. Maybe they're drunk, crazy locals. Or maybe worse. What would you choose? What would you do? I ran.
I left everything behind, and now I'm trying to find a safe place to go. That's them there with a flashlight. You hear those gunshots? They don't want me here.
I message my Turkish friend Suat, who lives a few hours away. He calls the police and tells me to hide. I get a call back a few minutes later. He tells me the police have arrived, but they arrived an hour ago, trying to apprehend a treasure hunter and a potential terrorist at Satan's castle. What? I had been there all afternoon and not seen anyone. I was the only one at the castle. Oh shit. The terrorist and treasure hunter was me. I'm told to go back to my tent, that the military police are there waiting for me.
Hello. Merhaba.
Mike, where are you from?
From Canada.
Canada.
You made me very slick. It's a big gun.
Yok, sorun yok. No problem.
No problems.
Turkish. Hoş geldin. You are welcome.
Nereye? Aşağı mı inmiştin?
Yeah.
Çağırdık seni.
Sen neredeydin?
Can I make video?
No.
No? No, okay.
So then, we make an audio note.
So you thought I was a you thought I was a thief?
Yeah.
The only thing I was taking was photos. How many bullets did you shoot?
4 or 5.
4 or 5 bullets. And then you? 3. So 5 from a pistol and 3 from a AK-47 or something similar.
Mike, fuck you children.
Exactly. I was like, what the fuck? And then I ran so fast in the dark with no light up a cliff. I could have freaking died.
What's your job?
My job is YouTube. YouTube, yeah.
Bro,
Mike, bright.
My
channel ID?
YouTube channel is FEARLES. You gonna subscribe? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to?
Mike, bro.
We scared you a little. At least let's subscribe. Merhaba.
Merhaba Mike.
Hi guys.
Saat nedir bu milleti sen niye böyle yiyorsun?
I caused the problem.
YouTube'danmış ya, video çekiyormuş.
All good, yeah?
Bu saate kadar durulur mu burada?
Come.
So I get taken to a nearby boutique hotel to spend the night, and we sit down to drink a coffee and smoke a few cigarettes. No hard feelings among friends, I guess. Then I find out exactly what happened. So, found my head torch. This would have been hella helpful last night when I was running for my life. Speaking of which, I learned a lot. Let me unfold the intricacies of the story, now that it's the next day. So remember when we saw those cut wires? I told you in the beginning that's an integral part of the story. Well, check this out. So when the police arrived, actually the locals had told them that there was a treasure hunter here. The locals that saw me come in, they saw a strange car park, a guy walk out with all this weird equipment. No one really does this stuff, right? And so they called the authorities. Those authorities came and then saw all the lights off in the castle. Normally there's lights. I thought that it was the lights were here to keep, those damn kids out of the castle, spray painting and having sex. That's what I thought. But no, it's for treasure hunters, because if it's all lit up, the treasure hunters don't come and destroy this place. That's probably why that little cave is blasted in the side, actually, from treasure hunters destroying it. So they came here, they heard there was a suspicious guy, they ran the plates on my rental vehicle, saw it was a rental, and saw a smashed control panel down at the entrance. I saw it walking in again today. So they automatically assumed a treasure hunter came, cut all the lights and was here just destroying the place looking for treasure. And then eventually the pieces were put together that it was actually the military police here and everything was good. Otherwise, I probably would have spent the night in the mountains. Honestly, I was ready to do that. Is there a lesson in all of this? Probably. There probably is. If you know what it is, drop it in the comments. Until next time, guys, chase your fears. And I'll see you in the next video here on Fearless and Far.
There we have it. Fearless and Far. What a channel. Does a lot of adventures. Not really paranormal, but does go on some crazy adventures. Guys, in the descriptions down below is the link to his channel. Again, I am sure my mods have already put it up that people can go and sub to his channel. Please do so. If you do, rewatch this video that I just showcased and leave in the comments there that Alan Showcasing referred you. Now, while we were talking about the monster, somebody did tell me to try Ghost Energy. Unfortunately, Ghost Energy drinks is not available in South Africa, so it's a no-go there. So that's why I am more trying to get a sponsorship from Monster Energy. Trying to get a sponsorship. Hint, hint, Monster. If one of you guys are watching this, please get in touch. Next showcase, we're going to the UK. Or is it Finland? It's one of the two. Because the next two showcases, one is in Finland, one is in the UK. So let's go and check this out.
We heard that you do stuff here, you hurt people. Is that true? Moni pelkää sua täällä. Oh my god, oh my god. To hurt us? Ootko sä paha? Moment of silence. Where we go? Maybe that room was the candles, because I think there's forward. What? Yeah. Oh my god!
Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Jelena Wolf and this channel is dedicated for paranormal investigations and spooky things. If you are new here, that's awesome. I have a lot of spooky stuff planned for the future, so don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Subscribing is free and that way you can't miss an upload. Me and a couple of my friends went to explore and make a quick paranormal investigation in this creepy old house that is rumored to have demonic activity. I don't know much about the history of this house. I just know it's been owned by an old couple and it's been empty and without electricity since the 90s. My understanding, the last people who lived in the house in early 90s were Russian lumberjacks, but after that house has been left on its own and you can clearly see the damage that years and years of sitting there middle of the forest by itself have done to it. Numerous paranormal investigations have proven that the house has not only one but two demons. The demons are called Renner and Yasmin. We heard that Renner is super intelligent and can speak multiple languages. His favorite languages to speak are Finnish and Latin, and he likes to pull women's hair. The house has also another demon, Yasmin. This demon is a little more physically dangerous, and he has twisted or squeezed someone's finger so hard it turned dark and was super painful for over a week. This particular demon lives in the basement. Obviously, demons don't reveal their real names, because that shows a weakness and gives power to humans who know their names. So who knows, are these actually their names, or do they have names at all? We all are very new to this and we don't have any experience of ghost hunting or paranormal investigations. And our first location happens to be a demon house, so I don't know, was it a smart move and did we say the right things? But I have to say, we have to come back to this house because some crazy stuff happened. We didn't know this stuff when we were still in the house. While editing the video and watching the footage, I realized how much actually happened.
Kuinka mä vaikka englantia, että pitäisi selittää moraali englannilla. So, I'm here in the house. This is actually a lot smaller than I expected. That's what she said. I don't feel yeah. Hi. Oh my god. Mitä? Oh my god, oh my god. Mitä? Se palkkio. Se on puhelin. Ai jaa. Se on puhelin. Joo. Oot sä fine? Annaks sä tänne se EMF? EMF mittari. No that doesn't look good.
Vain harrasta. Pitikö mä miksi kysellä täällä jotain joltain?
No mä mietin, että pitäisikö meidän nyt ihan ekana nyt vähän pyöriä ja katsoa ja tunnustella ja olla vaikka hiljaa välillä. Ja jos me kuullaan jotain. Ja voitais kohta sit ottaa yhteyttä johonkin. Mä en kyllä nimellä sit halua, että niitä kutsutaan, varsinkaan sitä erästä. Ihan vaan koska.
Lattia härrämä.
Saa kyllä varovasti tulla.
Tuosta pomppaa ottaa se yläkäsi.
Kävittekö te ylhäällä?
Ja makkari ja ramahtanut lattia. Mulla on tää suprapiini täällä, jos haluat sen. Suprapiini. Onkohan tässä mitään säätöä?
Mulla tuli ainakin käteen yhtäkkiä ihan kylmä. Mulla tuli käteen yhtäkkiä ihan kylmä.
Se voi johtua siitä, että täällä on pakka. Hei, tossa. Tuolla oli joku tosi outo aski.
LM siinä, hei 550 senttiä otettiin hintaa.
Tää on joku eukalyptusrööki.
supistaantua ihan älyttömästi. Tuolla on tosi niinku raskas olo tuolla. I feel like weird. I'm like shaking. My hand is like, I don't know. I feel weird, guys. Like in this room it feels fine, but in here, like something about this place just makes my heart just race like crazy. Oh shit, the floor is moving. Onko täällä ketään? Mä laitan tän mittarin valoja, jos sä oot täällä.
Iris sura krasiva malček.
Ei.
Se on, että tulee tänne kauan.
Hellan päällä. Näyttää ihan ilman suorittua.
Joo, joku
Kosaania.
kosainen puu.
Tuohon takassa ihan saatamasti pappeja.
Joo, nuoret tehnyt jekkuja.
Numero. Siinä on X. Naula.
Tuutko naulaa?
Ne varpaikka taisi.
Onneksi.
Vähän kiitos.
Kattokaa minne astutte.
Laitteeseen kun kosket, niin sen avulla me tiedetään, että sä oot täällä. Kun laitat sun energian tähän mittariin. Oh my god!
Wow. Mitä? Mitä?
Musta tuntuu, että se oli mun puhelin. I think it was my phone, guys. Koske tähän mittariin. Jos täällä on joku. Oh my god, I heard something. That goes upstairs. The floor is like caving in, so I'm not sure. Is it like safe? Missä te ootte? Pitäisikö meidän yrittää vähän niinku...
Mennäänkö tässä on vähän ehjä lattia? Eikö tää mitään hyväksi?
Mä mietin, että me tässä varmaan jossain vaiheessa mennään yläkertaan ja sitten sinne kellariin, mutta niinku varmaan aloitella täällä. Siis tuolla ainakin toi huone, mikä vie sinne yläkertaan, niin siis mulla oli ihan murto sydänhakkaa siellä sitten. This looks awful. It's like super cold.
Musta jotenkin tuntuu, että on niinku paljon kylmempi kuin niinku ulkona.
Mulla ei oo kylmä yhtään.
Mulla. Siis mulla jäätyy kädet. Vaikka mulla on hanskat kädessä.
Okei.
Tää on tiivistä teippiä.
Niin on veden kanssa.
Tuohon kivi.
Tälleen.
Oi, kato, tää puhelin tekee tän.
Joo. Mikä toi on?
Tää seuraa elektromagneettista säteilyä, mitä niinku just laitteet niinku välittää, mutta myös henget on niinku energiaa. Niin ne pystyy manipuloimaan tätä laitetta. Mä en osaa puhua suomeksi näistä asioista, mä osaan vaan englanniksi. Tämä on jotenkin outoa, mä en osaa. Osaan niinku jotenkin aloittaa tätä. Taisi sanoa jotain.
Niin. Hello.
Löytäisikö kysyä, onko tärkeää?
Mä yritin tuolla kyllä ja sit mä säikäin niinku tähän, että se rupes välkkyä, mutta mä tajusin, että se oli mun puhe. Pitäisikö me mennä tänne taakse nyt kuitenkin, koska mun mielestä täälläkin mulla niinku tuli semmoinen.
Se lauaa ja lattiassa.
Niin kattokaa kyllä jalkoihin tosi tarkkaan.
Meri otti jo melkein. Mä en halua mennä enää nakutaan.
Oh my god! Mitä? Se välähti. Ja mä en ollut lähelläkään.
Pitäisikö se vaikka se mittari antaa jollekin muulle?
Jep.
Miten ne reagoi?
Se on jos sulla
Niin,
tai kiinni.
tyhjään
Se ei
puolelle.
ota läheltä, näin läheltä.
Anna vaikka mulle se.
Joo. Ja pidä sitä niin päin, että se niinku... Mä sit näen.
Kun pitää sitä säteilymittaria käyttää.
Lauloja. Mä en halua lähteä akutaan.
En minäkään.
Oi, se on oh my god. Onko täällä ketään?
Mennään ton kautta tonne ylös vai?
Joo.
Siinä on se toinen ovi, siinä pitäisi lankuista.
Jos täällä on joku, niin koputa.
Se oli mun kantapää.
Tee joku ääni.
While filming, I didn't notice anything strange about the hole leading up to the basement. While editing, I noticed something weird. Look at the bottom part of the hole. Huge orb flies right in front of the camera, blocking the view to the hole. After it passed, this thing appears out of nowhere. It looks like a head that's staring directly at the camera. It looks like it has some sort of red clothing. After a while, it disappears again. Not long after that, this weird smoke-like thing appears out of nowhere, and it forms into something that also looks like a face.
Nyt on Xia näihin huoneisiin. Tässäkin on X. Mä oltiin äsken niinku tossa. Tässä on tää yläkerta, tää oli ihan aluksi ihan outoa. Täällä oli kakkosorto noin.
Joo, siitähän sitä varoitettiin.
Tässä on se makkari, mistä mä puhun.
Oi. This floor could go in at any time. Is this attic?
Ei tää ainakaan sano yhtään mitään.
Laita se tohon tuolille. Silleen niinku pystyy. Noin. Onko täällä ketään meidän kanssa? Tuossa tuolilla on tommonen mittari. Jos sä menet siihen ihan lähelle ja kosket siihen, niin se väläyttää erilaisia valoja. Näitkö sä to? Se välähti. Hieno, kiitos. Haluaisitko koskeeko siihen uudestaan? Tämä mun kameralaatu menee ihan puuroksi. Koskisitko sä siihen mittariin uudestaan, mikä on siinä tuolilla? Sä koskit siihen äsken. Laita sun kaikki energia siihen. Sä saat myös energiaa näistä meidän laitteista, jos sä tarvit sitä. Välillä saattaa mennä hetkikin, siis moni on niinku tutkii näitä tunteja, tuntikausia, ettei tapahdu mitään ja sitten yhtäkkiä, tiedätkö, kaikki tapahtuu kerralla. Mä en tiedä, uskoiko sä näihin asioihin?
Mä oon vähän skeptinen.
Joo, no siis musta asuu myös skeptikko, mutta kun mä oon nähnyt niin paljon näitä tutkimusvideoita, niin mä ollaan pikkuhiljaa uskoa. Pitäisikö puhua englantia, kun kanava on enemmänkin englantipainotteinen. So weird. Me kanssa ollaan kuultu, että täällä on eräs, millä sitä voisi kutsua, joku ihminen olento, joka on sen verran älykäs, että se osaa eri kieliä. Osaatko sä englantia? Eikö niin, että sä oot niin älykäs, että sä osaat puhua eri kieliä? Missä te kaikki muut ootte?
Likat on tuolla pihalla.
Ei ne uskalla tulla.
Joo, kyllä mä varmaan.
Jaa.
Suja krasiva.
Tuossa sängyllä on toi mittari. Tommonen musta laite, jossa on toi valo. Voisitko sä koskea siihen ja näyttää, että sä oot täällä? Laita sun kaikki energia siihen. Mun sydän rupakkaa ihan sikana. Tässä hakkaa ihan sikana. Ainakaan mitään ole tapahtunut. Me ollaan kuultu, että moni pelkää sua täällä. Tää välähti, hei.
Mä sanoin, että täällä on mörköorgia.
Toi oli kyllä mun puhelin. Hei, jos täällä on joku meidän kanssa tässä huoneessa, niin kosketko tähän mittariin mun kädessä? Tää missä on toi vihreä valo.
Se on räyhähenki ja se ei oo meidän vihainen.
Nauraatko sä vaan meille, kuin tyhmiä me ollaan?
Onks meitä liikaa täällä?
Haluatko sä, että mä oon täällä yksi? Mun käsi rupesi tärisee. Koske tähän mittariin, jos sä haluat, että mä jään tänne sunkaan kahdestaan. Haluatko sä jonkun muun tänne sun kanssa? Se koettelee meitä. Mä ihan varma, että sä keräät, tiedätkö, kaiken energian ja sit kohta se tekee jotain. So, you're evil? Are you here? Look, there's candles in here. We heard that you do stuff here, you hurt people. Is that true? You want to hurt us? You have to prove us that you're worthy of our time. Ja miksi täällä on naisia hiuksista? Do you hate that we're back here?
We forgot something. Whoa.
This is taking the bag. You're not allowed to harm us. Please do not pull my hair. Oh my god. Moment of silence. Where we go? Thank you, bye.
And there we have it. From Finland, Wolf Paranormal. This was part 1 of a 2-part series, so you're really gonna wanna watch part 2. So again, down in the descriptions below is a link to their channel. I do like the energy, I do like the vibe. Very fantastic. A must sub channel. So you know what to do. Subscribe to them. Rewatch the part 1 and say that Alan Showcasing has sent you in the comments down below that video. Please guys, it would really help a lot. I would really appreciate it. While you're at it, hit a thumbs up on this video, because let's try and get a whole lot of thumbs ups. And now lastly, to the UK, to another very interesting channel. Let's go and check it out.
How are we doing, folks? And welcome back to another episode of Deadpool. Hopefully you can hear me above the weir that's directly below me. But I'm stood next to the Saxon Mill, wonderful pub, very ancient in itself as well, on the grounds of Guy's Cliff Mansion, which you can probably see in the distance behind me. So we investigated this place last night, and I say we because I was in some great company last night. I was with Parallel Activities, Lorian Jones from The Ghost Voice, Kay and Craig Maloney from Lifting the Veil, and Dutch Courage's Jack and Richard. So this is what happened when we investigated this place last night. See you in a bit.
Guy's Cliff House is situated approximately 1 mile north of the historic town of Warwick and has had a long and varied history, from its humble beginnings as a place of worship in the 5th century to its Saxon time occupation. It derives its name from the legendary Guy of Warwick. Folklore tells us Guy was a great hero of his day, but was supposed to have retired to a hermitage in a cave on the site overlooking the River Avon. This legend led to the founding of a chantry. The chantry was established in 1423 as the Chapel of St Mary Magdalene, and the rock-carved stables and storehouses still remain. The house was used as a hospital during World War I, and in World War II became a school for evacuated children. Guy's Cliff Estate was broken up and sold in 1947, and in 1952 the old mill on the grounds became a pub and restaurant and was named the Saxon Mill. Guests who enter Guy's Cliff can sometimes feel particularly uneasy, and reports of strange swirls of mist are often witnessed, along with what sounds like stones being thrown. In the butler's parlour, heavy footsteps have been heard, and the underground chambers are said to be particularly active. Many guests refuse to even enter these areas, as poltergeist activity has also been witnessed here. Dragging noises are frequently heard above the chapel, and strange bright shooting white lights are common. In the caves below, there are reports of a tall dark shadow. Many refer to him as the hooded figure. He is said to have tremendous energy and does make his presence known. Welcome to Guy's Cliff House.
Jesus Christ, I tell you what, I've lost Corey already. Even with the lights on, I've lost him in the black. Cracking.
They got the numbers on the
Slate shelves as well.
amazing.
Brilliant. So this is the wine cellar, yeah?
Yeah. You had a few bottles of wine in these, yeah?
Definitely.
Jeez.
There's some scrolling up there, there's some... Brilliant.
Well, last time we was here, I was just sitting here, we were just being quiet.
Yeah.
Basically. And, you know, where like there's cobbles, like pebbles, as you walk up in here, like
Yeah.
the steps, you could actually hear. I thought somebody was walking up.
Really?
Yeah, I was going down there, and there's nobody there. Yeah.
Brilliant.
I know, it's strange.
A couple of, you know, the light centres as well. Because I was with Spectre last time.
Yeah.
The lights were just going off there.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Do you like your cat balls there, Mark?
I've got plenty of cat balls,
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah, they were going off all day.
Yeah, all day now.
So, folks, we are in the wine cellar. I mean, this place dates back till, you know, we're into the 14th century, 13th, 14th century, and further back as well. Obviously, that's the current building that's actually on there. So there's apparently lots of ghost activity and strange activity. We just got something shown tonight, didn't we?
Yeah.
By the main entrance. Security cameras picked up something very strange, like some kind of like weird mist rising out of the ground.
Oh, that was the at the back.
Was it the back? Was it?
Yeah, the one with the
light flicker?
The figure that they're seeing.
Yes.
That was the front gate one.
Yeah. You know, on the front gate here.
Yeah.
The archway.
Yeah.
That was where that figure went across.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, very strange. The light above it started flickering first two or three times, and then all of a sudden this white mist just like it just appears.
It's actually, to me, it looked like an actual body.
It did.
Across.
Yeah.
It's one of the best things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, it really is.
So we will do a bit of calling out in here.
to try and see if we can get anything at all. I mean, that this, I can't really see where I'm going here, like, so I'm literally going by the light of the night vision of the camera here. But I've got my REM pod here. I've got a few cat balls out going along the gravel, and then the other REM pod right in the middle, which was made by Electro Paranormal, which is it Electro?
Yeah,
Electro Paranormal. Craig Maloney, who's with us on this journey tonight. So, I tell you what, my remembering of people's names tonight is terrible. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to place this on the ground so you can see that tunnel. I'm going to leave it there for maybe 5 or 10 minutes, and we're just going to go quiet as we can anyway, without Neil cracking any jokes, and see if we can pick up anything at all. To any spirits that are maybe watching us or near us and maybe afraid to say anything or do anything, I've put down another device there now. Apparently you're going to select a word from the word bank from my device and maybe tell us something about you. I'd like to introduce myself first. My name is Mark. And
I'm Neil. And I'm Corey.
So you know our names if you were here. Could you possibly tell us yours? Please don't be afraid to do something. Say something. Come and touch one of us.
We're nice people, aren't we?
We are.
We're good people. You know, come and join us. Because we do know there's things, spirits here. You know, so I'll just even take a walk down the pathway, and you'll see an archway, and just come and join us. Even take a walk down the pathway, and you'll see an archway, and just come and join us.
Come and crack open a bottle of wine.
You haven't got a beer if you want one.
Yeah, we might not have any wine here, but you can go and crack one of them cans open.
Yeah. I mean, did you like wine? There must have been plenty in here.
Didn't you say there would be a brewery here as well? They used to brew here.
Yeah, right now.
Up in that top room.
Yeah.
Where the tables were apparently shaking.
Yeah.
You mentioned there they call them you call them the brewery lads or
yeah.
The brew boys.
The brew boys, I mean. And he liked a good drink back in the day. And he's still the same now. Especially Mark. Well, if you want to come and join us, and there's a lot of devices, you just go near them, or just they will go off and we'll know that you're here then. Or if you don't like us, let us know that way as well. If you don't want us here, we're invading your territory. You know, we'll let us know that you're here, we'll go.
Angry.
Angry. Angry about us being here. Do you hear that?
Angry.
Angry. Angry about us being here. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Sounded like a bit like a growl, didn't it?
Yeah.
It definitely wasn't my stomach.
No.
I thought it was your stomach.
My stomach?
Yeah.
Don't know. I filmed it. A growl.
A growl or a gurgle of some kind.
Basement.
Jesus Christ, that made me jump.
What's that word?
Basement. Again.
Yeah, we are in the basement. Correct.
Do you want us to get out of the basement?
Brilliant.
It's the perfect setting, eh?
Isn't it just?
It really is.
It feels like someone's building.
Need some results.
I'll not blind you with a light.
I'll keep going forward slightly.
If you are stood behind Corey, could you make your presence known behind him? Please. By any means you feel necessary. Give him a poke or pull his t-shirt or give him a slap upside the back of the head.
Or try and push me over if you want.
How are we doing, folks? We're back again. I'm in the servants' quarters with Mr. Paralytic Activities himself, John.
How do? It's good to be back with my good friend, Mr. Dead Cold.
It is.
Do you know what? He'll do for me, I can tell you that.
Yes, I love those lines, John.
What the ones that's around my eyes, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're going to do a little call out in here, pal, I think.
Yes, I think we are. So I'll just show you this. The ceiling, actually, the ceiling is superb inside of here. So you've got this. That's the main doorway we just came through. You've got this like ribbed vaulted ceiling. It's just absolutely superb. I love stuff like this. And as you may have heard John say before, you've got these fixings that are still on the wall are the original fixings for where the bells used to be. And that's the pigeons, if you're going to hear that.
Yeah.
I wonder what the hell that was there at first. I had to stop me in sentence. Yeah, so people apparently have heard the ding-a-ling-a-ling of these servants' bells have gone off. Okay. We haven't heard it, so I can't really say anything on that. But that door there apparently is where the fire started in this place, beyond this. We're not allowed through there, to be fair. So we are going to be, got a few gadgets kicking around. And we're going to have a bit of a call out. So, spirits of this servant's quarters, lend me your ears, please. If anybody is here and like to come forward to the sound of my voice. Come forward to the sound of John's voice.
How do?
And come and welcome us. Come say hello. If you hear that creaking, that's just my leather boots.
I was going to say, I thought it was your back. Calling out to the energies that still, or may still, reside in these servants' quarters. We'd love to hear them bells go.
We definitely would.
We'd like to hear anything, really, to be honest, but if you could give us that chime of the bells, that'd be bloody fantastic.
If you can hear things gurgling on every now and again, I will try and call it out, but my tummy, again, as always, when I come to these places, my stomach starts gurgling. I don't know why. It's not anxiety, that's for sure. Or worry, or frightenedness.
I think it was the couple of beers this afternoon.
It probably was the couple of pints of Timothy Taylor. That was a cracking pint there. Best pint of Timothy Taylor I've had in a while. Other beers are available, by the way, folks. It's just, not just calling out one in particular.
Calling out to the spirits of Guyscliffe. Listen to my voice, come and join us. Me and Mark are having a little paranormal party here. But now this was the servants' quarters. Guaranteed you had some parties down here.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Did the servants here like working here? Did you like working here? Were your...
Did you hear that then?
I heard that. But that was...
When you said you like working here?
Yeah.
I'm at the exact same time, I heard yes, but it sounded like Luke.
Yeah. It did sound like one of the lads outside.
But that was perfect timing. It was Luke. Yeah. I'll get now that voice
come in.
Anyway.
Sorry.
It's alright, lads, come in.
No. Just
So we are joined by...
Sorry.
No, it's alright. Coming in. We're joined by Luke and... is that Nige?
It is.
So I've got Sir Nige, sorry. I keep on saying...
the cliff.
So I was just saying, Mark just says, did you like being down here or something like that?
Yeah.
And we heard you say yes straight away.
Oh, sorry.
From out there.
Sorry.
I knew it was your voice, that's what I said.
Debunked our own yes straight away. So if any of the servants were angry about being here, did you get treated very well? Were your masters decent to you? I don't know if I dare ask this, but were you ever beaten because you did something what they found was wrong? We mean, you know, disrespect. All we're trying to do is get some kind of activity going. There's plenty of energy in this room. Please come forward and chat, talk, whisper.
This is one of my theories, you know, that energies just come and go.
Yeah.
They come in, you could be there for an hour, So it'll happen in 5 minutes and then vanish. How many times has that happened?
Yeah.
Falstaff, unbelievable.
Nothing for hours and then all of a
Nothing
sudden
for an
it's
hour,
on.
10 minutes of craziness, and then nothing.
Yeah.
Did you get pissed off down here? Like I said, like Mark just said, did you get treated badly? Were you sick of them bells going constantly? Right, we're in the centre of the room, centre of your servants' quarters. Do you want us here? If not, let us know by making a noise. You know, whisper in our ears or shout at us, we don't mind. Throw something. So we're not going to go until you do something, so the choice is yours. Are you waiting for the bells to chime before you actually do anything? Is that how it works down here?
Do something of your own free will. You don't have to wait for your masters to actually ring a bell to do something. Can you tap on the table in front of us? Can you copy me, please? I'm going to tap on the table. I'd like you to copy me. Can you copy that, please?
You know what I'm going to try and find, Mark?
What's that?
A chime noise.
Yeah. Actually, most ringtones on the phone have a chime, don't they? They have a chime notification.
Yeah.
That's not a chime. Jesus Christ, John.
Sorry.
Yeah, John was actually around. You can't even see him. He's behind the pillar. He's messing around with his phone. That horrible scream noise came up.
I apologise. I was trying to get a bell noise for the, see if we can get anything to kind of so somebody can recognise the noise, you know. Not that screaming noise. Then again, they might have recognised that. You never know. One day.
You never know, yeah.
On down here. So here we go. Let's try this at Mark.
Come on, servants, you better do something now then. Them bells are ringing. Hurry, hurry. Come on, chop, chop.
Your masters are getting pissed off that you're not serving them.
Well, folks, we've had a good half hour in here. I know it's not a grand scale of time in the whole scheme of things, but you know, we're going to visit somewhere else very, very soon.
I think the stable's calling us, Mark.
Definitely. We'll see you there.
Craig have warmed that up.
Yes, Kay and Craig and Lorian have been in there, and we'll obviously hook up with them at some point tonight. But yeah. In a bit, folks.
Alright folks, we have come to the cloister. I'll start that again. We have come, how are you doing folks? We have come to the Cloisters Caves as part of our trip round Guy's Cliff house. This is a hollowed out cave, physically hollowed out, hammer and chisel. And you can see, I'll stop talking into the camera and I'll flip this around and you can see it. This is a bit of a wondrous thing to see, to be fair. This has all been hand chopped by human hands. Right out of the limestone or sandstone cave face. And I'm here with Kate and Craig Maloney and Lorien Jones. Craig's just setting up his laser.
So, hello spirits. We've come tonight to talk to you, to get some more information about who you are, what you did here in this place. So my name's Kay, this is Lorien, this is Mark, and this is Craig. If you're with us, could we have your name, please?
Thank you very much if you did give us your name. I was just wondering, could you tell me what this place was used for, please?
And what's the significance of the gentleman that's dressed in a sack? At the very back of the cave, you're in a sack and you're barefoot. Why are you here? Doing the sign cross. Let's step it back.
You don't have to be afraid, you can just come towards us. We mean you no harm. Come as friends. We just wish to just prove that you're here, that's all.
I pray to St. Anthony. I pray to St. Anthony. That is, do the cross. I'm sure St. Anthony is the same too. You think things go missing, is it? Sure it's to bring things back to their rightful place. I'm sure St. Anthony, that's what he's for. Are you lost? Were you brought here maybe, and this isn't your rightful home? Do you perceive as what we're doing as ungodly? That box in front of you, it's not going to hurt you. You're not going to go anywhere unsaintly or ungodly. If you touch that box or go near that box, it's got yes or no written on it. Which side is which way, which is a yes and which is a no.
So if you're at the back of the cave now looking towards us, on your right hand side, if you go towards that one, that will give us a yes. And if you're looking towards us, on your left hand side, that one means no. It's nice and simple, you just move towards it, you don't have to do anything other than just put your foot by it, your leg, reach for it with your hand. Could you give me an answer to this please? Do you understand what I've just said to you? Is that okay for you to step forward and just activate that box for me?
suffer for the sacrament of my soul. That's, yeah. Do you believe that suffering brings you closer to God? Step forward now, you're in complete darkness. If you're safer, just follow the voices. Take the energy. We can pray with you if you wish. Did that make you trust us a bit more? Why you giving me the name Francis? Was that your name, or was that your name here in England? Was that your kind of Catholic name, your newborn religious name? Francis, who's the lady in red that you're referring to?
The lady in the red dress was apparently the kind and generous lady of the house from centuries past. The custodian also confirmed he had an old trunk of period dresses, and within it was the one Kay had described to him.
She sees you, she comforts you. Do you do her bidding? Do you her help so she helps you? Why are you showing me this cave as a bit more? Why are the columns? Why have some of the columns got particular tiles on? So in front of me here, there's one that looks like it's in reds and greens, and it almost looks like trying to explain it to you, chaotic, but it's almost as if it's the shroud that would have been put on Jesus' face. It's got two eyes, it's got a mouth, and something that looks like a crown on its head on that column. The column in front of you, the middle column, that's got a beautiful cross. And where did the brass cross go in the middle? Who took that? We know you haven't done it and you're not in trouble, but we can help. Francis, who's the person that's on my left-hand side now, in between here? On my left-hand side, by the column where I said the shroud picture was? Who's that person? He's a lot bigger than you. Who's that? And can I ask that person if you want to step back a little bit and let Francis talk, or you can help Francis talk to us? Is he your master, Francis? Is he your superior? So here where I'm talking about, there's like a massive, a bit taller than you, Craig, black mass stood. Every time I talk, it'll step in and out. And I think Francis is aware that if he talks, he gets into trouble with that man. And then that man gets him into trouble. It's like a knock-on effect.
This next small section is interesting, and I'm always honest in my investigations, but none of us heard this on the night. I only heard this on the edit, and as far as I'm aware, we were all stood or sat still. There are two types of sound here. First was what sounds like an agreeing short Second were 3 footsteps from what sounds like behind me on the raised stone walkway. We were all stood on the flattened soft earth. Not saying it's paranormal, just saying it's interesting. Obviously, my camera view is not great, so I can't say 100%.
I won't talk anymore if it bothers you. But we're here all night, so if you want to come with us out of the cage, you can. Or if not us, there's lots of people here to talk. So somebody maybe go to the person who you feel most comfortable with, or maybe just let us know that you're here, so that box in front of you. Or if you listen to my feet now, I'm on the mud, you're a rock. So if you shuffle your feet, we'll hear you quite clearly. Got really dark.
Yeah.
Did anybody get anything random?
I didn't get anything.
Numbers, shapes, anything at all?
I didn't get anything.
No.
No.
I got cobwebs. What felt like cobwebs in the back of my ears.
It's really interesting, that's the thing. I think like you said, what we talk about all the time, that fear of I'd rather stay in purgatory than go to where I need to go because I'm going to get into trouble. Well, thank you, Francis, but you can continue to come with us. But I'm going to say thank you, even though you come and talk to me, we've been able to say a little bit more about you, so I'm going to say thank you. But please don't let that be the end. Come and talk to us some more at wherever we are in the building. What's that?
It's me. Sorry.
Thank you, Francis.
I thought it was like a rock slide.
Sorry.
An interesting time spent at Guyscliffe House, with other rooms and locations to visit. One I would love to come back to. But until the next time, stay safe, and I hope you enjoyed this one.
And there we have it. Cold Dark. I think the channel's name is. I might be mistaken. I know in my descriptions I have got the name right, but I think it is Cold Dark. If I do get it wrong, I do apologize, but the right name is in the descriptions below. Please guys, another fantastic channel. They have got a whole lot of videos up, some pretty long videos as well. Also like the way they do things. I like the way they add a history to it. So in my honest opinion, on the 3 channels, our first channel, Fearless and Far, very interesting channel. I do like how he does things. Wolf Paranormal, Wolf Haunted Paranormal, sorry. Very good. They've got the right equipment and pretty interesting. I do like supporting the ladies that get out there and do adventures like this. I know it is quite risky to go into places, so I take my hat off to the ladies that do paranormal investigations. And then Cold Dark Paranormal, again, love how they add the history of the place to the video, how they do things. I can't find a fault. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. Again, down in the descriptions below, links to all the channels, links to my PayPal, my email, my Facebook. Join me on Facebook. Let me try and get that grown a little bit more, and then things will happen. So yeah guys, thank you for joining on this 1 day 2 showcases, a first for me. I will see yous next week, Saturday and possibly Sunday. Maybe for a live if we're lucky. I'll do a live showcase. Then I will maybe do up to 4 or 5 channels to have a nice long chat. If I don't do a showcase one, it will be a bit of a controversial discussion that I would like to actually talk about and get your thoughts on it. So we'll see what the week brings. So guys, have a very good Sunday and enjoy the rest of the week. From me, Alan. Love yous guys all. Every single one of yous. And oh, don't forget to join Hensley's food reviews for when he takes a snack that I suggested to him. Guys, love yous guys all. See yous next time.